Cheshire, England, introducing the current reigning Central Area Light Heavyweight Champion, Leon Willings! Master of the drunken style, ladies and gentlemen, Ben the Surgeon Whittaker!
Time, keep respect all time. Touch gloves, here we go.
We go, they're scheduled for 8. Leon Willings in the blue. Central Ice has gone up again in most people's minds after what...
Got Leon Williams, Central Area champion.
Sucked the right hand into the body, then went up top, and that's decent.
Yeah, I like Ben. Ben's very...
Was going to be given then when boxing resumed, tried to... He hasn't had too long to prepare for this, but he never strays too far from the gym.
So, but hey, I guess, like you said, they're looking for...
Letting his hands go, strong right hand there again.
About 1,000 shots already.
Looking to shut down with the right. He's looking for the left hand to the body there, Whittaker. Then left hook, but a reddening up on the left-hand side of the face as well as the rib cage. Whittaker, no standing off, no having a look. He's just got straight down to the...
Pulled him out of the press conferences, peed him off because he's firing at all cylinders.
Make him miss, make him pay, right? You need to...
Lovely variation with his opponent on the ropes, body, head.
Those reflexes. We had this discussion about hook, Leon Willings.
That might have been the first time.
It's okay making Whittaker miss, but then he's got to fire back as well.
Exactly what Whittaker wants, but it's making for a good spectacle, the impact out of it.
Ben's doing something really...
He throws it in a quite unorthodox manner. Good right hands here, though, for Whittaker. Again, just climbs into that left hand. Very much enjoys. We may well get back to it at some point. A left hand there, though, don't...
You know, taking the initiative.
Maybe caught Whittaker a little bit cold at the start of the round. Look for the up. Good long right hand.
Comes upstairs, it's really, really good. You can see the reddening on Willings' body upstairs. Really good stuff by Ben Whittaker. Lovely right hand. Yeah, you know, it looks like he's getting a bit more confident.
This kind of stage when they take to it for the first time.
Don't leave that jab out to dry, okay?
Any fight, if you want that finish, you have to. But Willings showed us something in that second round, didn't he, Dan?
Well, no, he did. Like I said,
He's growing in confidence as well.
He found the range well there, Whittaker. Right hand comes back there from Willings, and Whittaker.
maybe we might see a bit of showboating from Willings.
Good solid ill effects of tasting the power of with the left. And he's making Whittaker work here.
Jeez.
And Whittaker with the long right hand gets through, and he's on the corner of the right eye. From one of those right hands, it's always possible you can catch somebody cold with one. They're not.
But Whittaker's just teeing off from Willings on the ropes.
Good 1-2 there from Whittaker. Willings, who was really looking to try and throw back him a little bit to win this fight. So it doesn't mean you can take them forever. And over the top, landed on the back of the head, but then the left hand got through. Willings under some pressure in the corner here, but Willings just rocking and rolling there. Bit of a wild swing at Whittaker, who shimmies in front of him, playing the...
Trying to slip outside the jab there, trying to fire it off here.
And an uppercut to finish off.
Here I come.
Yeah, it's been in it. The first 3 rounds have been low.
He did take it well. Another right there.
Yeah, put out the fire. But Leon Willings is... Jab from Whittaker, came back with the right hand. Sometimes the drop-in lead left uppercut. And has got out the way of
Lovely
shots
right
too.
hand, jeez.
Willings just pounding it back on the jab here, body and head, go up and down like he was at the start of the... He's painting with that front foot, looking to keep it at distance.
The dominance in the run, but yeah, he ain't throwing as much. Hands.
Just trying to chop down with that right hand again.
Leon's defense is
Round 5.
Very highly rated prospect. He's in the red and white.
I said it was
Torrid first round, but in the second round...
Been competitive, Willings.
when Whittaker's really struggling, missed the right hand there again. Roll 2 right hands right there. Hands, good shoulder roll. Lovely left hooks too.
Whittaker though.
A few clean shots as well. And look,
when somebody steps up onto this kind of stage, particularly when they're faced with a
Can live with that power. I think the speed has troubled him and the variety.
right hand now. It looks like Willings is rolling them.
capable there, Willings, of coming back with something. Whittaker sticking to the task, right hand back. Just swaggering forward, Whittaker looking to launch that.
Yeah.
He showed a good chin as well, Willings, because he did take that flood with the knockdown, but I think he thought, no, you know what?
You mentioned it, Dan, and his
Lovely uppercut.
a little bit into the final 10 seconds of round 5.
Ben miss and he's landing shots.
In every single way, and as I said, you don't
Position. He's won an area title, and I really respect.
an area level fighter in better fashion than this.
He's definitely been in there with fifth in like fifth.
Puncher. I think he's a very slick boxer, very skillful.
Willings, I think, is happy enough to almost
Looking after himself, but then kind of ambushes you with a burst once a round. Can't sustain it to win the round. That's good.
a really regrettable
The area titles, because you're always fighting someone who's of the same.
Massive puncher. Yeah, I know he scored some good knockouts there as quick as people would not.
because it's been boxing at a good pace this.
Working. Willings is on the back foot, and every now and then he'll open up with a burst.
So into the 7th, Whittaker in the white, and he just switched southpaw briefly there, Willings. Again, just manages to roll under a couple on necessarily take them forever. You can feel the power and be confident that it's not. He made a very good, strong start. Then they had a little bit of a tear up, really.
Yeah, but you ain't going to get those every time, Dan, as you know. I think with Willings, he's more aggressive and comes forward. The back foot, surviving, it's harder for him.
This a bit, Leon Willings. But the cumulative effect is what we're seeing now.
And it's hardly.
Merits on whether you get the stoppage or not, Matt.
It's another highlight Instagram reel, and he wants something.
Whittaker standing a little bit closer, good left hand there from Willings, and then swings himself.
He landed a good few clean shots. Nice left's not throwing enough of them. I could have actually given this guy a run for his.
He'll take a lot of pride if he gets through to the end of the fight here with the way he hasn't really looked particularly hurt by any single punch at any point.
I'm actually a bit let down, you know. Not
Willings
enough.
Willings hasn't
right
really
hand.
allowed him to do it.
Dancing, humiliation, have a laugh, do you know?
Final few seconds, and Willings looking to try and the point there. And that was a decent shot. Defending that against Troy James before.
You know, it drops, all that drop from Ben Whittaker. I was looking forward to seeing some new moves.
His opponent down. And just be all... The ring there, Whittaker. Willings just dips and throws that final belt. Whittaker with a nice stiff jab there, but Willings is going to finish the fight back. But everybody else, you've got to do it. You've got to go through.
Still undefeated, Ben the Surgeon Whittaker.